Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Gaming. I am Ep.1 and today we are here with Digimon Sealed Only Slide-Deckvolution, episode number 1. Honestly, this new series I'm super excited for. I've been wanting to play the Digimon TCG and you do not know how long I've had to wait. I ordered a couple products. A starter deck for our starting point for this deck. I will get to that in a sec. Opening, but I'll also show you kind of our goal deck list and what we're aiming to build. I've ordered a couple other products, just products that looked fun, because I kind of want to save the packs I open more serious for further things. I just want to get in and open some cool looking stuff or some things that at least look interesting to me. Unfortunately, I also wanted some serious packs, right? So I actually wanted to order this pre-release kit that comes with a bonus promo card and a bunch of packs, I think like 6 or 7 of them, and I was super excited for it. Well, I ordered it at the beginning of this month. It is now the 27th as of time of recording this. I ordered it on the 4th. They shipped it out on the 5th. 22 days later, I haven't seen it. They told me to give it to the 30th. I'm not going to wait till the 30th. Everything else has arrived. All the sleeves, the deck box, my playmat, all the rest of the cards, even some stuff just in case for episode 2 has all arrived. And I don't want to use that stuff because those are other starter decks. I bought a bunch of the other starter decks just in case, depending on what direction you guys go with. And I just want to start this off with, man, the stuff we're opening today might seem a little strange. There was going to be a little bit more cohesiveness, but I decided not to wait for that product because I want to play Digimon, practice the deck, and open some stuff. I can't wait anymore. This stuff has been sitting here a week. I can't wait. So, guys, honestly, really quick, I'm going to show you a quick rules recap of the series. If you haven't already know the rules, check them out. Obviously, as the rules state, we are building 2 decks. Today, we are focusing on the first deck. All right, guys. Now, I'll go over the goal deck list and what we're hoping to build in a minute. This is my first attempt at building a deck, so I took what was online and built around it. But before that, I do want to say what the goal Digimon is in this deck list. Honestly, when I tell you guys, the second deck list is decided by a comment. Obviously, it says here that the top like comment for this first episode gets to decide a Digimon and a color that will decide the deck we build for our second deck. Honestly, I've already decided for my first deck, my own favorite Digimon. Honestly, Rapidmon is one of my favorite Digimons ever. When I saw that Rapidmon was good and in a viable deck, it interested me. But then I noticed why this Rapidmon deck, as of August 1st, a new Digimon ban list came out, banning one of the good cards, Jet Silvermon, and made the deck slightly different. So I was like, okay, cool. So it's no longer a strong meta deck. It probably still has a lot of power. Plus new sets are coming out and the era is slowly changing. So I thought, I want to be able to fill those slots that are emptied out by the limiting of Jet Silvermon. And so I kind of filled it up with a few things. This deck might seem a little net decky, but it's because it's my first deck. I really wanted to learn why the deck is built the way it's built, the different points of it. So I've been studying for other things, but for this deck, I decided starting off with a strong point. I've watched a lot of footage, a lot of deck building stuff, a lot of deck profiles that I've seen online to gauge other decks and how they kind of balance out and the amount of cards you want in comparison to others. How much actual Digimon do you want per rank? You know, how many tamers, depending on the strategy, options, etc., etc. So you really have to balance it out. So as I was working through this, I decided we'll take Rapidmon, one of my favorite Digimon, especially his golden form, which happens to be the actual Rapidmon you'd want for this deck. And the color is yellow. Now, yellow hybrid, I guess is the actual name for it. But yeah, it's going to be a yellow deck. So of course, we get to start off with this bad boy, TK. Now, I would also like to note Magna Angemon/Angemon is another one of my favorite Digimon. So this is kind of 2 for 1, but I'm super excited to actually get this going. This is the first thing. That starter deck was the first thing to arrive, and I just wanted to tear it open, play the game, and I had to resist, but I couldn't resist any longer, so I really want to get into it, guys. So right now, guys, remember, top like comment does get to decide for this episode, okay? Actually, I'll pop it up again. As it says here, each time the secondary deck spot becomes open, which it's open right now, the top like comment in our episode, aka this episode, top like comment gets to decide one Digimon and one color, and I must build a deck around, guys. The second top like comment gets to decide 5 packs or 1 special product we get to open for the next episode. Now it's time to show you the goal deck list. It's going to be my first time trying to show you guys the goal deck list, so it might appear a little weird, but hopefully you like the idea and the direction I'm going for. Here's the goal deck list. Hey there, everybody. This is our goal deck list for the first deck of the Digimon sealed only Slide-Deckvolution. Now, honestly, deck number 1 of this, remember, we're going to be doing 2 decks, but only 1 deck will actually be built today. We haven't opened up any packs yet, so obviously we don't know what we pulled. But let's go over the goal deck list. This is what we're aiming to build for the first deck. Honestly, I know this deck was pretty powerful. You see, the reason I chose this deck is pretty simple. Well, it has to do with the fact that Rapidmon here is one of my favorite Digimon. Okay? And so I wanted to do a... I had a debate over like War Greymon, Black War Greymon, Rapidmon, some of my favorite Digimon. And when it came down to it, I was like, okay, I saw people talking online about a big Rapidmon list. Oh, this yellow hybrid is so good. I was like, oh, cool. So I was like, this is the deck. This is what I'm going with no matter what. And then by the time I actually got into the game, this card right here, Jet Sophimon, is restricted to 1 now. This card, I guess, is severely broken, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, guys, the point is, this deck right here is the gold deck list. Why? Well, not only was it a powerful deck, and I thought it would let me get into the meta when I started researching for the series, little did I know that the ban list would hit Jet Sophimon to 1, or limited to 1. But I decided to stick to my guns, find some ways to still run it. If I need to tweak stuff, I will if there's further ban lists. As I learn the game, I may tweak it if I figure out different strategies. But for now, this is the gold deck list. Obviously, as I said, Rapidmon is kind of our boss Digimon, and yellow, mainly because I saw a lot of my favorite stuff. TK, is in here. We obviously have Patamon. We have Rapidmon, and yeah, it's one of those things that when it came down to it, some of my favorite Digimon were in here, and I had to build it. I mean, not to mention there's Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Not to mention with the whole Slide-Deckvolution, being taken, the fact that we have, from the actual series themselves, the Digimon like Kazimon, Zephyrmon, Jet Sophimon, etc., we have some pretty awesome things here that kind of tie in well for the first deck of the series. Now, this would have been stronger a few months ago. It isn't anymore, but I still think it'd be fun to build. Not to mention it allows me to go with my boy, Golden Armor Rapidmon. Anyways, going over Digitama deck. Seriously? 3 Cupimon, 2 Upamon. I saw some variations on this, but I thought split it decently even. If there was 6 eggs, I would go 3-3, but since it's only 5, I had to give Cupimon a shout just because we want to see Cupimon more early. Moving to our level 3s, 4 Patamon, 2 Salmon, 2 Pokemon. Obviously, we'll have our tamers to go into for our Kazimon, Sophimon, etc. So we really don't have to worry about too much there. So moving on there, our level 4s. Like I said, Kazimon, Zephyrmon, and Rapidmon, which is our boss Digimon. Level 5s, we have Jet Sophimon. Originally, this was just 4 Jet Sophimon, but I needed to figure out replacements. Rise Greymon was a pretty good alternative, and I thought, why not throw an Anjouwomon, just because we already have some awesome looking badass women in this deck. Kazimon, Zephyrmon, Jet Sophimon, Ophanimon. We already had them. Let's throw an Anjouwomon as well. Speaking of Ophanimon, for our level 6s, 2 Ophanimon Fall Down Mode. Level 7, 2 Susanomon. Moving to our tamers, we have 4 TK. Now, honestly, I wish this was the TK from the starter deck. It is not. We're getting a lot of cards from the starter deck that actually will be in this deck. but this is a different decay. For Kodahita, Cody is one of those guys, cool, calm, collected, mature for his age, but honestly, gotta love him. Gotta love him. Not to mention he has an awesome Digimon, and it's only right that we see TK and Cody together in this deck. Zoe, I mean, makes sense. Just Silphimon, Kazumon, Zephyrmon. Zoe, I also love the smirk she has. Great card. 3 of that. And then 3 TK and Kari. I do love this artwork. I love TK looking older. I do love Kari with her haircut as she ages. Awesome card, 3 of those. And then 3 Holy Flame, 2 Yellow Memory Boost, 1 Reinforcing Memory Boost, and 2 Blinding Way. This is our option cards. Now, I've seen a lot of people run 4 Holy Flame. I saw some people doing multiple Blinding Ray, multiple other things, and I just thought, I really don't know this game that well. I practiced a little bit. I might as well try to keep it simple. So I went 2 Blinding Way, 3 Holy Flame, and then 2 Yellow Memory Boost. And of course, Reinforcing Memory Boost, much like Jet Silphimon, is limited to 1. That's why there's only 1 in here. But this is honestly the gold deck list, guys. I'm super excited. By the time I'm filming this, I will have some of the packs here in front of me that I'm going to open. Hopefully the other product arrives. If it doesn't, this video maybe only have the first set of pack opening. There may be 2. Who knows? But let's get over and check out those first packs. Here's the playmat we'll be using for now. Obviously, it's from the video game. I do quite like this playmat. Yeah, I'll have it zoomed out for the actual duels because the playmat's kind of big. But to zoom in, mainly focus on the opening. Now, usually for packs, we'd open 5 packs or 1 special product for the top like comment, 5 packs or 1 special product for Patreon Duel, and then dual rewards. Well, every time we have a new deck, we always start out with a starter just to give us a starting off point. So, of course, this time it's Heaven's Yellow, TK's starter deck. And yeah, guys, I know this one does come with the boost pack. I know some of the new ones don't, but we'll be opening this. I'm just going to show you everything we're going to open. We do have, I kind of hint at it, 2 premium pack sets ones. So hopefully we can get some of the Digitamas in here. And then I saw this, and I know this has nothing to do with it, but I should mention Rapidmon is my favorite Digimon. Is one of my favorite Digimon. I have a couple. But one of them is probably everyone's favorite, War Greymon and Black War Greymon. So I saw this gift box. It looked cool. But the fact is, there's War Greymon. I don't know if all of these packs have Digimon, have War Greymon on it. But the fact that Agumon was on the little like balance token thing, I could not resist getting this. I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to open this. So we have the gift box, the premium pack sets, and the starter. Now I should note we do have a deck box. It's just kind of a generic deck box. Our sleeves will sit very well with our Rapidmon with these beautiful Terriermon sleeves. And for outer sleeves for protection, we are using KMC Gold. The Digitama, I am just not going to... I'm going to put a clear sleeve inside this so we can really just see the back of the Digitama egg. So that's kind of how our deck's going to look. Obviously, you'll see all that when I show you the deck. But I just thought I'd show you the sleeves and stuff now. So let's crack open. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to play this for a while, and I just want to be able to mess around with the deck in general. How do I open this? Oh, it actually has things. Let me grab my trusty letter opener. I need a cooler letter opener than this. I know this is generic, like a generic letter opener, but I need a cooler one. Yeah, can I open this without damaging it? Oh, I did. Boom. Nice. Nice and simple. Non-damaged. Alright, guys. So I'll throw that out there. We do get a Volume 1 release special booster. Yo, this... Dude, these packs feel nice. This actually looks good, too. I like the dark aspect of it. Alright. And then, we actually do have the... Is it going to come off this way? It comes off this way. Wow, these cards actually feel pretty high quality. So obviously we have, for the Digitama, we have 4 Tokomon, 4 Solomon, let me move this down here, Tapermon, 4 of those, 4 Patamon. I think I'm going to run out of space before long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw these over here for now. So 2 Angemon, 4 Gatomon. What is is it just black Gatomon? No, what's the black version of Gatomon? I really do love that card. I love that Digimon, but God, I can't remember its name right now. 4 Unimon. Oh, we have like a gold bordered type Magna Angemon. We have 4 of those. Angerwomon, everyone's crush from the original one. Magnadramon. Oh, 2 of those. It's kind of sticky. I think this gold part makes them stick at the bottom. The Hollow Serapimons. TK Takashi, 4 of those. 4 Heaven's Gate. 2 Heaven's Charm. 4 Holy Fame. 7 Heavens. And then these, but we don't need to use these because our mat comes with them. And then how to play instructions. So I'm going to kind of keep all this together. Good starting starting off point for this deck. So yeah. So let's actually open this. Release Special Booster Volume 1. So I think we just tear. There we go. That did not open up smoothly at all. I'm going to have to learn how to open these packs. Oh, and I just threw the pack across the room. All right. Technically, a Digimon we could play. Don't know if we'd want to, but Lolomon, Kabuterimon, Kapurimon, that's a great pull. Elecmon. Actually, maybe I should separate these into playable, not playable for now. Or color. So we have yellow, black, blue, green. We have Kurumon, Hagurumon, Angemon, Metal Greymon, Radiation Blade, and I think we are, yeah, this is our uncommon, right? Hold on. Yeah. So Radiation Blade was our uncommon, Cherrymon is an uncommon, Tanemon, Mistymon, technically another one we can play, and oh, just another thingy. Cool, we'll throw that to the side. Mistymon. Technically playable. Don't know if we will. Interesting. I have to get used to these packs. That is for certain. But for now, I'm just going to keep colored by pile. I think we saved the premium packs to the end. Let's just open this giant gift box thing. I need to cut this open. Okay, so yeah, it does come with 4 boosters, the 1 promo card, memory gauges, memory counter, and the thing. So yeah, we will open this up. Let me just throw this over here. Is there a lid? There is a lid. So obviously we do have this War Greymon, which is amazing. 4 packs. I don't know if there's actually anything we need in here, but it's more packs to open. It would help if the packs weren't trying to slide everywhere. Man, this thing is not wanting to. Can I have the? Thank you. Thank you. No, stop. It's fighting me, guys. It's fighting me. It's still fighting me. It's off camera and it's still fighting me. Stop. If you hear a battle go down. So we do have the Digievolution of Agumon memory gauges. These things are kind of cool if we didn't already have. I also like the flexibility, the sturdiness of it though. They feel sturdy. And then obviously we have the little memory gauge counter. I don't know if we'll be using that, but we might. God, this thing is every single thing of this is fighting me. So I think this just pops in like this. So we have a little Agumon counter. That's kind of big. Well, a little too big. Maybe we'll just use the coin aspect of it. But, yeah. I'll throw that off camera for now. All right, we have 4 packs of Classic Collection. Now, this is something that, honestly, I did play the old school rock, paper, scissors-esque type game. So it does, this does have kind of a special thing if we pull any of those for memory's sake. We have Biomon, Metal Mamemon, Palmon, Angemon, Tappermon. We don't have a purple section yet. So Megadramon, Devilmon, Magnadramon, Piedmon, Plesiomon, Fight for Your Pride, and Ultimate Connection. Those are cool. So I think Fight for Your Pride is purple and Ultimate Connection is black. There we go. It's kind of hard to tell with that shine. So next pack. Trust me, I am like giddy for opening all this junk, so sorry if this is probably less professional than future videos, but yeah. Devimon, Stingmon, Kurisarimon, XVmon, Gardramon, Tentomon. Hey, Wizardmon. I actually cosplay Wizardmon. I have pictures of it. Yeah, guys. Really cool. Greymon, Garurumon, Phoenixmon. Oh, Emergency Program Shutdown. This is just generic way. And Infernamon. That's cool. Okay. Hey, Salamon. Caramon. Hey, we're getting the whole lineup here. Devimon, Sarimon, Tentomon, Gardramon, XVmon again, Dino Beamon, yo, Gabumon, whoop, that slid, Boltmon, Tyrannomon, and, oh, what's awesome, let's put Tyrannomon on, Garudramon. I have to say, the texture, yeah, that's a cool card. And it's the old style too, like straight up. That's a cool pick. Like, even if I never use it, that's just cool. I like that. That's nostalgia hit for me. Kakumon, Lekmon, Andromon, Togemon, Metal Trianomon, Gomamon, Biomon, Phoenixmon. Yo, okay, getting the whole lineup there. Rosemon, who doesn't want to be ripped by that? Oh, Patamon. Win rate 60%, and Ogremon. Okay. So far, not bad. So we have 2 of these. Am I just going to be able to tear these open? Or actually, all this stuff is like taped. And it's the smallest sliver of tape. So I'm like trying not to stab myself. Okay. Come on. There we go. I think that's everything. 4 packs. All right, let's open these up just so we can get them out of the way. Let's open this up so we... Is there a tear? Thank God there is. Okay. We have 2 Rise Greymon. These will go into the deck. These are super cool. So yeah, we have version 1.0 and then we have version 1.5 of special release booster. Let's just get the other one open too. Might as well. So version 1s can go up there, version 1.5. Out of these, we can get our Digitom and our, I think, isn't there another thing we can get out of these? Yeah, there's actually a reason I got these, not only the Rise Greymon as replacement. Well, it's not really a full replacement when you think about it for compared to Jet Sophimon, but they're kind of the replacement for that stopgap there, the Rise Greymons. And yeah. So we have 1.0s and 1.5s. Oh wait, I think I messed it up. Okay, 1.5, 1.5, 1.0, 1.0, 1.0, 1.5. Okay, we'll have 1.0s up top, 1.5s down here. And then obviously we have the other Rise Greymon, which we might just play for it for now. but we have a playset of Bryce Grazemon. All right, version 1.0 time, guys. Let's see if we can pull anything massive out of this. And I wonder if by opening some of these, if this is giving you ideas for what deck and what boss Digimon to choose. I actually had a tough time trying to come up with a name for that. Choosing a starter, like a main Digimon to do. Like a boss Digimon, do you call it your Digimaster? Well, I don't know. Deck Master, but it felt like it should be Digi-Deck Master. Okay, Rare Garurumon. Boring Storm. Yeah, that doesn't look boring to me. I know it's a digging, but still. Piximon. Gabumon. Oh, Sukaimon. The purple. Honestly, I love Patamon, but I love the color purple. So Sukaimon taking like one of my favorite rookies and turning it into a purple version. Sukaimon has my heart. Repamon. Pumpkinmon. And I think this is uncommons now. Yeah, okay. Squargamon. Leomon. Loader Leomon. Oh, Puppetmon. And Sora. And oh yeah, that's just a little thingy. Okay. That Sora's cool. Oh, I think we can also get the Tamers out of here, right? Hold on, there's a card list. I'm not going to read it. Forget it. X-Pack. That Sora is cool, though. Wow. These really do either open up perfectly or they are just a hot mess. There is no in-between for these things, are there? I'm making a hot mess over here. Armadillomon. Dimension Scissor. Monodramon. Kabuterimon. Spiral Sword. Agumon. Green. Kokuramon. And these are uncommons. Woodmon. Oh, Magnetramon. Biomon. Whoop. And I just skipped to... Sorry. We got another Sora, which is awesome. But, even though we already have a Wargreymon, we got a Wargreymon. These are the same, right? Yeah, this is just alt art. So we have the alt art promo and the regular version. Not bad. Okay, continue 1.0. Really? I have a feeling this is going to be a theme with these Digimon packs. That I'm going to have to like... Good thing the cards are steady. If these were Yu-Gi-Oh cards and that thing didn't tear, those packs would be like gone. Gravity Crush. Manzemon. Let's just put Manzemon in purple. Smashed Potatoes. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Greymon. Kudamon. Wizardmon again. Again, cosplayed it. Awesome. Blade of the True. Is that actually any good? Trigger, draw one for every 2 security you have. Hey, that's not bad actually. Tentomon. We are in the uncommons now. Wanyamon. Mega Kabuterimon. Oh, Koopimon. Yo. This is one of the ones we need. And Infinity Cannon. Seeing Koopimon there is cool. That's a good pickup. Can we get another Koopimon? This one didn't even try to open. This one just gave up. Oh, I just kind of revealed something. I didn't see it fully though. Blast Fire. Gomamon. Liamon. Great Tornado. Gilmon. Been in Temptation. Another Greymon. Did I just put... I feel like I've seen a lot of Greymon. Okay, we're in our uncommon, so Monmon. Looking back at the good times. Yo, guys, let's just look back at the good times. And Saber Leomon. I did think Saber Leomon was so cool, and it was just like, I don't think they ever justified just how cool he was. And, oh, a Patamon. And, oh, Diaboromon. Yo, we have pretty much the whole lineup. That's cool. That's actually a really cool pickup. I like Diaboromon. Okay, we are now on 1.5, guys. Yeah, these are probably going to be way more streamlined as I get used to it. Literally, this is the first time I'm ever opening any of these products, opening any packs ever. Oh my god, I keep hating that I'm almost revealing junk. Clockmon. Death Parade Blaster. That's so cool. Garudramon. Seadramon. Antilamon. Yo, I do love Antilamon. Lightning Paw. Got him on being adorable as always. Kunemon. Ludomon. Oh, Upamon. Yo. Okay, we do need these. It's cool to see Upamon here. Yeah, for uncommon, that is a great pickup. Argomon. XVmon. And Blitz Greymon. That's pretty cool. I have to say, we've gotten some cool stuff out of these packs. Are any of them good? I don't know. Are any of these polls inspiring you to decide what you want? To select as the Digimon and the color for the second deck. Gazimon, Super Eagermon, Cherry Blast, Armadillomon, Acrylamon, Teoludomon, Agumon. We have to stop fighting. Guys, we have to stop fighting. Boncho Stingmon, still one of the coolest design bugs ever. Oh, Minamon. Durandamon. And Phoenixmon. Yo, 2 reds at the end. Alright, 2 packs left, guys. At least we have some cards to really fiddle with. One of my concerns, I'm not going to lie, was opening these packs and not getting any decent, like yellow cards. So it would just be like, oh, we're just playing the starter pretty much. Saberdramon. That thing terrifies me. Bifrost. Angemon. Blossomon. No. Togugamon. I hate spiders, although I will have to admit he is a pretty cool looking spider. Duramon. Howling Crusher. To be careful not to reveal stuff. Puppet Pummeler. I think this is our first uncommon. Yeah, that's the uncommon. Hey, Lotmon! Speaking of adorable rabbits. Okay, we're all going to just sit here and appreciate how cute it is. I would totally have one if I could. I just almost launched that thing. I hope this is not Cockinmon, but I have a feeling it is Cockinmon. I'm going to Cockinmon. Malomyotismon. Yo, that's actually really cool artwork. And Breath of the Gods. I think that's Breath. Yo, Malomyotismon's purple. Breath of the Gods is black. Yeah, these two are white over here. Or colorless, technically. Last pack, guys. Boy, I have to build my first deck ever. Duel for the first time ever. That's right. I'm not going to practice any duels. The first duel I'm going to record, and it is going to be the first duel ever. Yeah. That's just how it's going to go down. Okay, I almost damaged the front card for Shamanmon, but Shamanmon. I keep almost putting the purple. Next time, guys, I'm not allowed to put the purple next to black because I keep almost mixing them up. Argomon. Holy Wave. Vmon. Candlemon. Hey, Gargomon. I do like Gargomon. Argomon? Whoa, I almost just skipped. I did not see it, but you guys probably did. I was looking down to put the card on the right part, so I probably spoiled that for you. Another Argomon. Clavis Angemon. Zubamon. Ophanimon. And Crescarurumon. Yo. Pretty cool. Honestly, guys, I don't know how good all of these pulls are. I know mainly just a couple decks that I've looked at and seen in play. So I don't know if some of these are actually like insane pulls that I pulled or whatnot. I realized I totally didn't use as much space as I think I should have. I need to stop. I have a lot of waifu mats. I need to stop just putting my hand down in places that look very, very wrong. There. That'll stop me. All right, guys, I'm going to build a deck, and you'll see in just, well, in a sec for you guys. I have some serious thinking. All right, guys, so the camera angle looks different, and we're back to the mat. Why? Well, thankfully, before the duels, something arrived in the mail. The pre-release kit I was talking about. It finally arrived. It arrived super late, literally a month after I ordered it, but it's here. So what we get is a New Awakenings pre-release kit pack. We get this Gamamon, like, I guess just promo, and 6 New Awakening. Now, what's pretty awesome is in here, there are potential to get stuff for the deck. To be honest, and I want to be honest with you guys, I did build a deck, and I did play one duel against Crossflex, but I'm going to cancel that out. Because I learned a lot of things in that first duel with him, and even though it was recorded, I decided to delete it, and we are not going to count it because there's a couple things about the game I didn't fully understand. I knew most of it, but not all of it, and so I found myself really on the verge of, oh, hey, now I know, you know? So anyways, guys, hopefully this different angle is okay, and let's get into it. So obviously, the packs we'll set to the side. 6 of the packs. We'll open the pre-release pack. Gamamon. Okay, guys. Pretty cool. Right, so that sets there. Here we go. Digimon New Awakening pre-release pack. 2 cards per pack. There's 30 commons, 26 rares from New Awakenings in here, so you get 1 of each uncommon and rare. Well, you get uncommon and rare. And we gotta hope that we get something good. Oh, this is not wanting to open. Okay. Alright, so pre-release. So we got Rasenmon Fury Mode and Gamamon pre-release. So that is another red card and a purple. Alright, guys, let's go into the pack. They also have that pre-release little gold foil there. So, actually, hold on. Is the flash making that too hard to see? I'm going to turn the flash off for a second. Let me see if that's any better. A little. I don't like the shading. Flash is going back on. Okay, guys, so here we go. First pack of New Awakening. I'm glad we're finally getting over this because there's a chance to pull Rapidmon, which is the kind of the boss Digimon of the first deck. So here we go. We have Mushroomon, Catch Mamimon, Snow Agumon, Fire Rocket, Keratinmon, Dreamogomon, Genrumon. I think we're in our uncommons now. Samadhi Santi. Yeah, I think that's it. Hyarimon. Whoop. Armadillo one, that is a possibility to play. Oh. Hero. Monokawa. And we do have a rare Ryudamon. Oh, the texture on that feels pretty good. Okay, next pack. So let's see. We are looking for yellow stuff right now, but a lot of these other cards might actually give some, like I said with the other one, might give you an idea of what to choose for that second. deck we are building. So Kakimon, Master Trianomon, Spinomon. Hey, that Spinomon's like full art. That's kind of cool. Gazimon, Fangmon, Top Gun, Disaster Blaster. Oh, Cherubimon, Fremon. Oh, skipped ahead. Rasenmon Fury Mode. So we all have a second one of these, not hollow. We have Davis, Motomiya, and Ken Ichijoji, and Climbmon. As I almost just dropped Climbmon. 4 packs left. Let's keep going. That did not want to open, but we got it. So we have Frozomon, Senbon Dokkan, another Fire Rocket, Dramogamon, Mushroomon. I feel like a lot of these are the same as that other pack. Genrumon. Oh, Pistamon is not one of them. Demimeramon, TK Takashi. Not the TK we want, but we can't get the TK we want. Mornsmon, Flamedramon, and Cody Hida. This is a big pickup because we do need this. Awesome pickup, Cody. We do need Cody in our deck, as you would have seen already with the gold deck list. All right, we have Keratinmon, Aquilamon, Catchmamimon, Spinomon. I should probably make their own category for the multicolors. Disaster Blaster or own pile. Fangmon, Gazimon, Innocence Blizzard, Kogamon, Shurimon. Oh, Myotismon. And Boncho Mamemon. Not bad. 2 packs left. Can we get another big yellow card for this deck? Oh, Angemon. Senbon Dokkan. Keratinmon, which seems to be our and Dramogamon again. Frozomon. Soulmon. Yeah, look at him. So cool. Hishiraru. Yeah, I just messed it up. Hishirarumon. Oh, just kind of jumped ahead. I didn't see Pandemonium Flare. Gurimon. Dino Humon. Giga Death. Rillis. And that felt, I don't know, that felt really thick. Last pack, guys. Alright, here we go. Captain Hookmon, Gazimon, Fangmon, Disaster Blaster, Scorpiomon, Skullmaramon, Ankylaromon, Cyclonemon, Hyarimon, another Armadillomon, Digimon Emperor, and Yukio Okara. Yeah, I cannot pronounce. And this would be technically white, the Digimon Emperor. Alright guys, so thankfully we did get some extra cards that I can tinker with the deck that I originally used, which will be useful because there are some things I'll change around. Alright guys, so here is the deck we'll be running this episode. Now first I want to show off the sleeves. So obviously we are using a pretty nice clear sleeve to show the Digi-Egg artwork on the back. And of course you have these awesome foilings. So the card, I think the Digi-Eggs look pretty cool from the back. And cute little rabbits here. We definitely have to have the gold border. Obviously I did try flipping them around and putting the gold border on the other side, but didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. So let's start off with the deck profile. I'm just going to throw this aside. We have one for Digi-Egg Digitama deck, one Cupamon, one Upamon, one Fremon, I think it's Fremon, and then two Tokomon. This is the egg deck we're running. Honestly, I'm glad we have at least one QP and one Upa. We definitely need 3 QP, 2 Upa. But for now, I think this is okay egg deck, Digitama deck. I just instinctively went to put it in the breeding area, raising area. Talking about the main deck, I've broken this down, so we will go over, first and foremost, the level 3s. Okay. So, of course, from the deck, we are playing the 4 Patamon. We have our extra Patamon here. Another variety of Patamon. Alekmon. Lotmon. Salamon. 2 Salamon from the starter deck. And Agumon. Honestly, this is a good amount of level 3s. For now, I think we need to run this many just so we can see it consistently. I know once you get towards the actual gold deck list, which I've already shown you, we won't need this many. Obviously, we will just need, the Patamon, Salamon, and then... But for now, I do think we actually need all of these guys just so we can see some options. Not to mention they have some interesting effects. Moving on from there, we have our level 4s, our champions, which are 2 of the Angemon starter, 2 of the Gatomon, 1 Dino-Humon. We have 3 of the Blocker Unimon, the 1 blue-yellow Angemon, and of course the classic looking Angemon. Again, this is kind of just a temporary lineup. I know that this lineup is probably going to be the one that changes the most as we build out our deck, but yeah, for now I think these are good stopgaps. Some of them have some interesting effects, and yeah, moving on to probably the most or least diverse of our categories, our ultimates, our level 5s. We have 4 of the Angemon, and of course we are rocking 4 of the Rise Greymon. Yeah, honestly, I know that we are running 5 yellow tamers and 1 non-yellow tamer, but our goal is to get more of those tamers, and so I think Rise Greymon, Angemon, not only is 1 of these and 2 of these in the actual final build, but yeah, I think it's good to just maximize and use them for right now. Moving on to our... And, whoops. Not Rise Greymon, tried to stay. To our Megas / level 6s, we have 1 Clavis Angemon, Ophanimon, Magnadramon, and Cherubimon. Honestly, I think this is a okay lineup for these guys for now. They all have diverse effects. They all kind of have different strengths and weaknesses, and hopefully we do get to see them. Moving on to our tamers, we actually have, of course, from the starter deck, 4 TK, 1 Kodahita, big, can't wait till we get more, and 1 Digimon Emperor. The Digimon Emperor is just because it has a draw effect when things are destroyed, and if they ever do have to move level 3s from the Digitama to, for the breeding area to the battle area, I gain 2 memory, this can make sure they kind of stall out on them, and it's another tamer, even though it might not be that usable. Still, I think better to have an option there. And then to our option cards, we have 2 Heaven's Gate, 4 Holy Flame, 1 Blade of the True, 1 Bifrost, and 2 Seven Heavens. So honestly, guys, this is the deck we'll be running this episode. Yeah, hopefully this deck is balanced enough to maybe pick up a win. I know it is very underpowered to a lot of the current meta or even current decks, and it's probably even way weaker than the last 2 or 3 sets. So we'll see how it goes, guys, but let's switch over and enjoy those duels. Alright, guys, honestly, here is the very first match for the series. This is only my second match or duel technically I've ever played. First one is against Crossflux. I did not save it. I'd saved it, but I got rid of it because what happened was that duel happened right after the initial pack opening, the first one. But as you guys saw, there was a second kind of bonus pack opening that actually occurred because those packs arrived literally the day after I dueled Crossflux once. And I decided, you know what, I want to count these packs into it. I'll record a second opening, remove that first duel, and start from scratch. If you want to know, we lost 0 to that one. Things don't change much. Talking about this one, guys, I do want to state, much like at the beginning of this, before this, you saw a little notice that talked about this not being what the final thing will look like. You will see my angle, which is at the bottom, change a couple times. And hopefully, you know, as I mess with angles, I can find the perfect angle for duels and everything. But I promise you there will be extra stuff in the next duel. There will be some changes I will make to the process of the duels. I am, like I said, thinking about including a feature duel that will have me and the opponent talking, because I had great conversations with Crossflux both time against our third duelist. Digidestined? Do they have a name for people? Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelists and Magic the Gathering, aren't they summoners or sorcerers or something like that? And I know in Buddy Fight and in Duel Masters, and every game they have something. Pokemon has trainers. Everything has its own different thing. I'll just call them Digidestined, I guess. Chosen Ones, I guess, maybe. Anyways, my opponents, both the first 2 matches were Crossflux. There's Chaz. I want to thank Chaz and Crossflux for helping me. Chaz does not have any links, but Crossflux does. They will be in the description below. Their link will be in the description below. I cannot speak. Honestly, guys, our deck is definitely not super strong, but it's doing some work, you know. Honestly, though, I have to note, I am thinking about doing the feature duel because I had great conversations with all 3 of my opponents, or technically Crossflux was twice, so 2 opponents, I guess, but each time I enjoyed my conversations, but each one was about 40 minutes long, and I just felt like if I uploaded an episode that was, let's see, 40 minutes times 3 is like an hour and 20 just for the duels. All the rest would be another 20-30 minutes of opening and stuff. So it's like, would people really watch an hour and a half of this? I don't think so. And that was a big issue. I am thinking from the episode 2 onward of having 1 feature duel. And I hope I can keep the rest of the duels and the series or episodes below 20 or 25 to keep it around that hour-long mark. Hopefully. Might go a little past that each time, but I hope people still watch it, honestly. When it comes down to it, guys, I did want to try to get this episode as quick as possible, but I also was trying to mess with stuff because this was recorded through Discord, and Discord has some weird things, so I kind of cropped some stuff and everything. This is not the final template. This is not what the final version will look like. This is just a temporary one. I promise you this will change somewhere. I already kind of have it in development, but it wasn't ready when these duels took place. So I promise you things will improve in that regard. If you play Digimon and you want to duel me, my Discord's down, link below. You can message me on Discord. You can join my Discord if you want. You can message me on Twitter or Instagram. All those will be in links down in the description below. Honestly, I'm just, I know I'm not really talking about the duel because as of right now, we are down 0-1 in this first match. But it really, I had fun playing this. Digimon is a game I test hands forever, and you may see a trend throughout these 3 duels. I do not draw rookies at all. But in my test hands, guys, and I swear to you, I did over 50 to 100 test hands. Mainly because the sleeves were very slick and I wanted to test it until the sleeves got a feel to them, you know, so they weren't sliding around on camera. Because the last thing I'd want is a random opponent thinking I'm cheating or something, you know. So I played with them until they stopped sliding, which took quite a while. And honestly, when it came down to it, guys, I never came across this problem between 50 and 100 test hands. Okay, that's not true. Maybe like once or twice, but it wasn't as common. In these 3 matches, you will see multiple times, guys, issues with me not being able to get rookies and having to hard play champions, ultimates, stuff like that. And it does not go in my favor at all. And obviously, you can see me and him are having conversation. I was afraid to include the full hour and a half of all the talks, but I am thinking about on Patreon, starting with the 2nd episode, I will upload featured duels. Or I may just upload them as well on YouTube if people want me to. Actual full version of the matches with the dialogue and everything. Because I think they would be pretty fun to watch, hopefully. Yeah, I did find locals where I live in Washington State that are nearby me. I can't go to the facility just yet, because there's a lot of things going on in my life and work and stuff that prevents me from joining just yet. But I do plan probably next year to start going to those locals, because this year is really, I'm really busy with a lot of stuff, guys. It may not seem like it, but I am. But yeah, this first match against Crossflux, it really amazes me how I feel like I can take advantage, break 2 or 3 security. I was about to say shield because I thought about dual monster. Yeah, I cannot talk. Dual masters. Oh my. But anyways, when it comes down to security, guys, you can see in an instance, I literally just lost all mine. My opponent's down to 2, but there's no way I can break it. And so I scoop. We go into the 2nd match again against Crossflux. My first turn, you can see I just have Tokamon out. But guess what? Again, no rookies. And this happens a lot, guys. And it really does ruin these games. I have a decent count of rookies in this deck. And the fact I am not seeing them really hurt these duels. So I found myself easily getting destroyed in those duels. Like, even when I thought I'd have a chance, it was one of those things where I was just like, okay, how do I play this? And even though he was thankfully giving me a lot of memory to work with, you know, I kind of was like, had to be careful about just wasting stuff. And so I was like, okay, I have to take advantage while I can, give him as little memory as I can to destroy stuff and try to keep it even. But as you can see, he gets rookies. He's able to easily summon and expand upon his background. I was just like, you know what? I have no chance. I have to play. I also had a lot of my options in my hand. So not only did I have high costing stuff, I had a lot of options, no rookies. This was probably one of the tougher duels. I think in any card game I've ever played, because it was like, this was a slow, methodical game from him. But with me, it was also very much like I had to play, you know, a Gatomon for 4 instead of actually just Digivolving for 2. You know, at that point, I'm at a strong disadvantage, a very strong disadvantage. And you can see I have only 4 memory. I have no blockers. He has 4 on field. You know, I can Digivolve to Rise Greymon, play another TK, and my TK does give a 2,000 plus security boost. I know I should be talking about these matches more. I promise you in the 2nd episode, I will have scripts written for the first 2 duels, and obviously the third duel you will hear us communicating. So I have a lot of things planned, and you will. They didn't make it in this edit because the thing isn't done yet, but I will have things popping up and other things showing during the duels. I plan to tighten the camera angles and stuff, and you can see the camera angle improved from the first match already. The third match, I think I switched to the top half of the camera, but I promise you the angle improves again. And that's also because I got a newer piece of equipment that helps me hold that angle. But yeah, honestly, my opponent just gets a bunch of Digimon out there. I have no blockers. All I can do is try to hope to have him crunch into a bunch of things that destroy and damage him a bunch. And you can see a cute animal that was in the background for a sec. Yeah, I am so thankful for Crossflux for these first 2 duels. But yeah, it was one of those things where swing in, my Digimon get taken out. Oh yeah, okay, your thing gets destroyed. Okay, cool. Gets to add 1. Doesn't matter. Swing in again. Oh, okay. Activate. Gotta play. Get abuse ability. Okay, swing in. Oh, it's not. It survives by I think 1,000 DP. Honestly, he goes to play another card. It goes to my turn. I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, remember correctly, I have nothing. And so I have to just blow up his biggest Digimon and hope the other 2 things are something that can stop him from dealing damage, breaking shields, security, stuff like that. And I keep wanting to say shield, guys. I think I'll have a habit of, in commentary, until it's written down, saying shields because of Duel Masters. So yeah, first duel in that match goes Crossflex. I'm already down, guys. I want to be honest with this. I lost the first one 0-2. I'm 0-1 down now. And if you don't remember our duels, guys, duels go like this. If we win all 3, which is impossible, we get 5 winner packs and 1 single card can be purchased for the main deck. But we must Slide-Deckvolution to the secondary deck for 1 episode with normal duel rewards. That's impossible. We can't win all 3 because we're already 0-2 down, lost the first match, and we're 0-1 down here. If we win this duel and next duel, we go 2-1 and we get 3 bonus winner packs I get to decide. But thankfully we are in a little bit of a better place here. As you can see, we got a rookie early on. The board looks fairly stable early on. Tokamon gets brought out. I did evolve into Rise Greymon. Play Cody. I think my blocker doesn't come in unsuspended, so obviously my card stays suspended. But yeah, no. Cody's great. I'm glad we pulled one of those in the bonus packs. Hope we get a pull more. But yeah, another security prop. It does destroy, thankfully, because our TK does increase it by 2,000 DP. But I think we're in a kind of a tough place because, you know, we have to swing in and hope we can break stuff without losing anything. But he really had some good security. But mine was popping each time he attacked for the most part. I just didn't have the big valued boss cards to really pop multiple security to destroy stuff when attacking. I had a couple of issues with the deck that I realized I really wanted or could change to make it a little bit better. Unfortunately, that does not happen yet. It's alright though. We all learn. Like I said, this is my 3rd match ever playing the game. It's to be expected. I don't or can't keep up. Not to mention this deck is a sealed only deck with very few things put into it. But yeah, ultimately I'm sitting here thinking about what I do. Honestly, guys, it is tough. I'm trying to think of one way or some way to win this match. And I know it probably is confusing for those who can't see or don't know the card game to know what's going on. But let's just say I'm losing and I'm losing bad. I mean, you could just see by the number of cards on the field, mine looks nice and neat compared to his. So he breaks. Thankfully, Holy Flame does reduce security break by -1 for I think all of his Digimon, so he can't really make a more aggressive move. So I mess up here. I give him +2 security, which I really needed when I brought out. I should have just left it in, but I decided I'm not going to take it back. I'm someone who learns. When I learn from mistakes. I don't go back and allow my mistakes to be taken back. I learn by going through them and suffering. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, I know that I should have Digivolved first. And yeah. But thankfully breaks into a card that does minus 3000 DP, breaks another, defeats another Digimon, and he does clean up the match. So obviously, as you can see here, final match, I am on top. My opponent, I found them in the last second. Their camera isn't the best, so I apologize for this. But thankfully, I needed a third match, and he was the only one who stepped up. Chaz, I thank him a lot. But yeah, as you can see, my angle, my camera is a little bit tighter on the field. I do need to adjust it a bit more, but it was okay. I was in a rush. I really am going to try to make it a better angle next time, guys. But yeah, this is the type of footage where I definitely wished I would have kept the audio, but I was afraid of time and everything, and I wish this would be fully out there, guys. But honestly, let's just say for the most part right now, I am very much losing already. But to go over it, I did lost 0-2 to Crossflux both time, which means the 2-1 is off the table. If I can win this match, I go 1-2, gives me 1 winner pack, and Patreon members can vote to Slide-Deckvolution next episode with normal rewards. If you don't know, you haven't paid attention to this episode, Slide-Deckvolution just means to switch over to the secondary deck. We don't have one yet. The top like comment of this first episode gets to decide a Digimon and a color, and I must build a deck around that. Hopefully I get something kind of good. But honestly, we'd have to win this match. So we are definitely struggling early on. They have constant board presence. They have a newer strategy, a newer starter deck. Our starter deck is like the 3rd ever, I think. It's old in comparison to the other sets. And most of our cards are from, I think, DP4, DP5, and DP6. I think we have a lot, I mean, even older than that, probably. A lot of our sets are, I said DP, didn't I? Oh my God. Either way, guys, most of my cards aren't newer, and it isn't as well of a constructed deck. So we are definitely going against tough opponents with a very subpar deck. But that is the grind I think I love about Sealed Only, is when you do eventually break that losing streak and pick up wins and you find combos or stuff. So, but yeah, honestly, we're down to 3 security, and it's tough to see with Chaz's camera and angle, but they didn't spread their security pile out that far, and so they are still, I think, at 4. So they get to go through, look at, and add one. Yeah, able to play one, and goes back. So they're now down to 3 security, which brings us on even playing field. But I have no cards, no Digimon on my field. There, I can easily get swapped. So I surrender because I realized I drew a non-Digimon. I literally had no Digimon I could play. I was dead. So honestly, we drop 0-1, and I just want to be honest, guys. We do lose this 3rd match, 0-2 against Chaz. So we go 0-6 across matches, 0-3, sorry. We go 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, so we lose all 3 matches, which means no winner packs. We get no bonus packs. So the top like comment gets to decide 5 packs. Patreon gets to decide 5 packs, or 1 special product for each one. So, okay, let me go over this. YouTube comments, guys. Top like comment gets to decide the secondary deck. They decide 1 Digimon and 1 color, and I must build that deck. Second top like comment gets to decide 5 packs or 1 special product for the Digimon card game that I must open. Patreon gets to decide 5 packs that I must open, or 1 special product as well. That's it. But the nice thing about going 0-3 is why we get no winner packs One single card can be purchased for the secondary deck, and we must Slide-Deckvolution to play the secondary deck. So next episode, we will have a brand new deck. We will be using the secondary deck that is yet decided until this episode goes live. So after that top like comment that decides the deck is decided, I will create it, purchase a single, and of course purchase the product that Patreon and the second top like comment decide on. I know it's complicated, guys, but honestly, it is tough going 0-3 in our first episode. It's tough to lose every single match, every duel, but we all start somewhere, and I have to say, I had fun. I really enjoy Digimon. I really do. It is such a fun game, and I cannot wait to... This is the reason I think I'm also pumping out the first episode with some errors and not having it as well constructed as I want to be, because I'm just so excited to figure out the secondary deck and to play more. And, you know, that's one of those things where I literally cannot wait. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Sorry if this audio goes between quiet and loud and whatnot. I'm recording it really late because I'm about to edit and I forgot about the audio for the duels. So I'm doing it over at the last second and then popping it in the episode. So this probably sounds the most janky bit out of all of it. But honestly, guys, it's tough. I mean, you can just look at the board differential. A more modern deck definitely beats over ours. But yeah, no. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be too sad about it because I had to make big moves. You can see I paid a ton of memory to just destroy their biggest Digimon in hopes that I have some chance to stop them from winning. But because I gave them all the memory, they're able to just bring up swing, attack. Really able to just kind of clean it up. I gave them way too much memory, but I think even if I did or didn't make that move, I would have lost anyways, just simply because I was always at a major disadvantage. Especially with a lot of the matches and duels this episode not having rookies or, you know. By the way, that also happened in my very first match against Crossflux that didn't air. There was one, I think one of them, I actually didn't draw a rookie at all the entire game. And it was, it was horrible. But yeah, honestly, guys, I quite enjoy this game. I love it, even though, you know, going 0-3 isn't awesome. Not winning any matches the first few times playing isn't feel great. But I had fun. I had fun even losing. I mean, I think Digimon is just so fun in general that I could lose, you know, I don't want to say every episode because that sets a horrible precedence of me not wanting to win, and it's not true. But I very much can continue to play this game and enjoy every moment of it. But yeah, as you can see, we're down to 1. They break it. And they play, give me some memory, and I'm just absolutely defeated. Yeah, guys, tough break. Because I tell him I didn't draw anything, and he automatically wins because I can't put out a blocker to stop him. Just saw the 3 previous matches for episode 1 of the Digimon Sealed Only Slide-Deckvolution. Now, honestly, guys, I knew I was going to go into this with a deck that was kind of subpar. It's my first 3 matches I've ever really played. That's not true, technically. There was a match I played before, but that was kind of... that was against Crossflux, and it was literally recorded just right before the other packs arrived in mail from the second part of the opening, and I decided to scrap that first duel. It was a loss either way. I always was going to make sure we had at least 1 loss to make up for that. But honestly, guys, we went 0-3 this episode. Honestly, going 0-3 in matches isn't great to start off a series, but our deck is pretty much a starter deck slapped in with a couple extra cards. You do that for almost any card game, you're going to struggle against other players unless they're playing a weaker deck. when it comes down to it, guys, I'm okay with this. Okay, I love Digimon. I love the way this game goes. Yeah, we lost 0-2 against Crossflex twice. That's cool. I'm thankful Crossflex helped me. Chaz, person I met online through a Discord, Digimon Discord. Thank you for being the third. I went 0-2. It was cool to see more of a stronger, more, current deck. But I think we didn't win anything. But for starting off, I don't feel like we did too bad. I went into it with that third match definitely expecting to lose as soon as I saw Fonimon fall down mode. I know that the first duel in that match I scooped. It's just because might as well get to game 2. I know they had a limited time to record. I had a little limited time to record that match. So we really just wanted to get that done, guys. I'm honestly super excited about this series. I am. I really love this Digimon card game. I even found a locals. Guess what, guys? Can't find a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals that isn't in a downtown of a major city near me, Seattle. But a Digimon locals, guess what? 15 minutes away. That's right. I'm not going to go yet, mainly because I have other priorities at home. I can't really leave, etc. There's personal things. If you really want to know about that, check out my vlog. The episode 1 vlog should be recorded just around this time. It should come out before this episode. It should. Okay, guys. Because obviously that vlog should already be out. So why am I even saying this? If you haven't checked that vlog out, I'll discuss about locals, what's going on in my life, etc., all that stuff. It's going to be exciting. Well, I know exciting. It's me talking. So if you're excited about that, it's exciting. Okay, 03 matches. No winner packs, guys. This is what 03 remembers. For the rules, 03. If you guys don't remember, 03 in matches, didn't single one. No winner packs. That means we get no bonus packs. One single card can be purchased for the secondary deck. I decide that. So depending on what the secondary deck is, and I'll get to that in a minute, I get to purchase at least one card starting off. I don't know if I want to just immediately go buy a boss monster that we might not be able to make into. Depending on what the deck is, we may just buy a card that's a strong staple that will help that deck. When it comes down to it, guys, we must Slide-Deckvolution to the secondary deck next episode with no match rewards. That means even if we go 3-0, we don't get the rewards. It's tough, but that's what it means to lose. Speaking of the secondary deck, we don't have it. It hasn't been decided. You only know our first deck, this Rapidmon yellow hybrid deck that we are building. Well, when it comes down to it, guys, the top like comment on this episode decides one Digimon and one color for me to build a secondary deck around. Now, if you choose a Digimon and the color, they don't go together, like, let's say you're like, oh yeah, I want you to make, God, I'm trying to think of an obscure Digimon that would be kind of interesting, but wouldn't have a color for it at all. Like, let's say you, this may be horribly wrong because there might actually be a card for this. But let's say you go, oh yeah, I want you to build a Omnimon deck. Well, Omnimon can go into a lot of things, actually. Not a good example. Not a good example. Okay, let's say this. You like Lilymon. You think she's adorable. She is. And you love Mimi. And you're like, yeah, I want a Lilymon deck in red. Probably not going to happen. I might be able to try a way to cross over red with whatever Lilymon I use in her color. It's probably green, to be honest. And I could try to figure out a way to cross that over if they work well. But, that's one of those things where it's like, I will try my best. If it doesn't work out, I may come back and ask for another one. We'll see about that. Second top like comment, guys, because the first top like comment gets to decide one Digimon and the color for me to build. I still need packs decided. So the second top like comment gets to decide 5 packs or one special Digimon product for me to open. I leave that up to you guys. Remember, we will be going to second deck. You won't know what's going in it. So maybe just try to go for things for good staples, or you can always try to decide those 5 packs on what is our goal deck list for this first deck and aim for that. Honestly, guys, Patreon also gets to decide 5 packs or one special product to open. And when it comes down to it, I think I'm going to quite enjoy playing Digimon. I really do, actually. I could play this all the time. I'm excited to see what the second deck will be. The first deck, it's really fun. I know it's weak. I think if it actually went against some other decks that was a current format, it would absolutely get wiped. As you saw, I got wiped by even non-decks from this format. But it's fun, and I can't wait to slowly build it up. The secondary deck, I don't mind if you go to the same color. Like, this is yellow. If you go, oh, hey, I want to, I know, let's say Anjouamon is your favorite, or Anjumon, or Ophanimon, or something like that. Yeah, we're using those cards in here. But if you want to see another deck, a yellow deck like that, awesome. You can decide that. But please try to choose a different color. I don't mind if it is yellow. I'm leaving that up to you. It's top like comment. It's pretty much your Digimon choice and your color choice. And I will try my best to build a deck out of that that actually works and seems competent. But, you know, that means yellow is on the table still. So if you do choose that, please know there's going to be a lot of overlap, and that could extend the series. So maybe, guys, try to think of a different color. If you haven't already, guys, down in the link description below, Crossflex, dueled him twice, very useful. Check out his channel. He's amazing. I know I'm going to be dueling him a lot for Digimon. There's a bunch of others I'm going to get to in Duel, and if you guys want to duel, add me on Instagram. Links in the description below. Join my Discord. Links in the description below. Message me on Twitter. All that stuff is in links in the description down below. And reach out to me, and I'm totally cool. If you guys want to collab on a Digimon thing, I'm just getting into it, but I would love to do something with you guys. I'm really getting into this game, and I'm really loving it. And I guess until next time, guys, tag out.